It's nearly 3 weeks since Russian forces began their brutal assault on Ukraine, and still the refugees come. Millions have fled in terror, and border towns like here in Shamesh are a new humanitarian front line. Helping them to safety is an incredible grassroots movement of global volunteers. People like Daniel from Germany, who was so moved by what he saw, he hired a coach to take refugees to his home country for as long as they like.
We saw the news, a couple of weeks ago, what is happening here in Ukraine to the people, and we think we want to help because we think it's not right what's happening to the people, and we have space in Germany. We heard that Poland is nearly full. We have space. A lot of people want to help. All the stories, if you talk to them, they should talk, not me, because if you talk to them, their stories are really heartbreaking, and we think it's our job to help the people for a better future.
Those fleeing the terror are put up in vast reception centres like this one in a primary school. Patricia, who's Polish but lives in the UK, headed back to her hometown to help out.
I decided to come back because I was watching the news for around 5 days, every day, crying, being super emotional, and that was the least I could do. So I've decided to come back and help the refugees. This is my primary school, and it's absolutely heartbreaking to be back here. But I think I'm doing good for the school and for the people that are here, and that's the least I can do.
Patricia is far from the only person who's come from Britain to help. James from Peterborough is married to a Russian woman. He felt he had to do something.
So we spoke about it in the evening one day, and she said, I said, I want to go and help, and she said, that sounds beautiful, and even give me some money to help. And so we bought the children lots of chocolates and been handing out 500 chocolate bars a day to children, and it's been really nice.
And how does your wife feel about President Putin's actions and the war effort on his side?
Well, I think she feels the same as most people in Russia feel, that they're against the war. There's lots of protesting going on. Nobody really understands what President Putin and his close people are doing.
Just down the road is the train station where many refugees first arrive. The Deputy Mayor of Shamesh is grateful for the volunteers' support, including from the British. I asked him if the UK is doing enough at a political level.
I do not know what the UK is doing. I'm here 16 hours per day. We are tired. There is 1.5 million refugees that have already arrived. Some estimates predict that it may be reaching up to 8 million people. Poland will not be able to cope with that number. So yes, we do need support. We do need help. And the UK should be one of those countries helping us.
Those Ukrainians who make it this far are the lucky ones. The UN says hundreds of civilians have been killed already, though exactly how many is unknown. The real figure may be far higher. Just inside the Polish border, meeting those who are literally staggering across, are paramedic volunteers from around the world. Many of them are haunted by what they've seen and the fear on the faces of these people who have left everything except a small suitcase of belongings and often their pets behind.
It is visible in their faces, especially in their eyes. When there's war, you can see that by little children who stop being so happy-go-lucky, but they're really scared and calm. We had a family of 9 come here a couple days ago, and they would all take some tea, try to get a warm, treat something. But there was one boy who he couldn't calm himself down. And we overheard a conversation between him and his mother. And he kept asking her, why are we sitting here? Why are we sitting here? Because someone wants to kill us. We have to go. And the mother tried to explain to him, we are across the border. You are safe now. You can calm down. You can get warm, and we're going to go further. No, we can't stay here. We have to go. He was 4.
Isabel Oakeshott, GBNews, in Shamesh on the Polish border.